across the 44 local government areas of the state under the leadership of Algon Chairperson Hajia Saadatu Yusuf, the Secretary to the Kano State Government, all honorable commissioners, all special advisors, all heads of extra ministerial departments and agencies here present, distinguished invited guests, especially the former senatorial candidate Kano Central Alhaji A.A. Zaura, the former SDP gubernatorial candidate Alhaji Bala Muhammad Gabwarwa, the former gubernatorial aspirant Alhaji Inua Ware, all religious leaders, all members of the business community, our youths, both men and women, especially now under the platform of the APC in Kano State, all security agencies, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all leaders, elders, caucus, and all the people that have converged here to witness this very important event. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Let me begin by thanking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for obliging us to be in your midst today. Today is very, very historic, not only for myself or for the government, but for the entire good people of Kano State. I address you today with a deep sense of responsibility, clarity of purpose, and abiding faith in our shared destiny as a people. Moments arise in the life of a society when leadership must rise above comfort. Leadership must rise above sentiment and must rise above rotten politics. And instead of that, to make choices guided by history, responsibility, and the future. Today is one of such moments by the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, after wide consultations, careful reflection, present realities and the future needs of Kano State, I, the governor of Kano State, Abba Kabir Yusuf along with my cabinet of and all the chairmen, plus the members of the House of Assembly, 22 of them out of 24, and members of the National Assembly, 9 of them out of 14. On behalf of all of them, we have taken the decision to align Kano State politically with the APC, the All People's Party Congress, which is the ruling party at the federal level of Nigeria's governance. Let me be clear that my return and that of all the rest to the APC is also firmly anchored on the necessity of working in closer alignment with the federal government under the able and visionary leadership of His Excellency, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President UGCFR. It is a conscious decision to more effectively support and liberate the renewed hope agenda which seeks to transform our nation across critical sectors, including social welfare, infrastructural development, housing, and the inclusive economic development of our dear state of Kano. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, this decision is not driven by personal ambition. It is not inspired by political excitement. It is anchored on one overriding consideration. That consideration is the stability, progress, and the well-being of Kano State and its people. Kano, I must say, is blessed beyond measure by population. It is blessed beyond measure by enterprise, by culture, or by resilience. Yet we must be honest to ourselves. Persistent political tension, fragmentation, and cycles of confrontations have at a critical moment slowed our progress. Our people now ask for results, not rivalries. Our people ask for solutions, not slogans. Governance is not a permanent political contest. It is a responsibility to deliver. And in the realities of today's Nigeria, delivery requires strategic alignment, cooperation, and access, not isolation. By aligning Kano with the center, we are choosing stability over stagnation. We are choosing partnership over polarity. And we are choosing progress over pride. This step positions Kano to benefit more effectively from the federal collaboration in so many sectors of the economy, especially infrastructural development, security coordination, industrial development, power, education, and investment attractions across our states. It also creates a calmer political environment where ideas can thrive and development can its root. Let me say here, and very clearly, that this decision does not erase our past, nor does it diminish the value of those who have contributed to our political journey. I remain profoundly grateful to our mentor, to all the allies, to all supporters whose sacrifices and guidance shaped my or our paths. Let me say again that political platforms may change, but commitment to the people must never change. Political parties are vehicles. The destination has always been and will always remain the welfare of the good people of Kano State. I understand that change can raise questions and emotions. That is natural. It is very, very natural. But I ask you to judge this decision not by initial reactions, but by outcomes, by the roads we will build, by the roads we will continue to build, by the roads we have been building, by the jobs we have created, and by the jobs we will continue to create, especially for the teeming youth of Kano State.